What is going on, friends? Sean Don coming back with a technical analysis. Here we have a usual around these parts. You have Josh Beiswanger coming in for a technical analysis. His monthly sort of deal. So, honestly, excited to take a look at this video today because it looks good. Looks good. It's got some rhythm to it. So, without further ado, if you're interested in any online coaching of your own, check out gripandrip.co. All right, hammer coaching, technical analysis, throws, programming, lifting. Maybe you want some merch, you want some apparel, you want to support the brand. I'd really appreciate it. So go buy a t-shirt, go buy a hat, help your boy out, help the brand out, help the sport out. Alrighty, let's take a look at Josh's throw. This is a 6K, he said. He sent me two. He said one was a rhythm throw, one was a more high effort. I can't remember which one's which. I think this might have been the rhythm because it looks a little bit easier. And I like the acceleration. You can hear the 1, 2, 3. Like there's a little bit of rhythm to it. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nice, little good whoosh at the end. Feeling looking pretty strong. So let's break it down. The reason why I picked this one compared to the other one is because of the rhythm exclusively. In the other video that you sent me, Josh, entry looked a little bit tight. Didn't let the ball get ahead of you quite as much. But still a pretty solid throw. Strong finish and all that stuff. So let's take a look at it. I think last time we were talking about getting some rhythm in the winds and stuff, and I think that definitely helped out. You can see we'd have to watch full speed just to check that rhythm again, but slow first wind, a little bit of acceleration in the second, a little bit of acceleration through entry, letting the tension build, and you can see it just continues on throughout the whole throw, so I love that. In terms of positional stuff, turning back well, head a little bit after 0, 45, whatever after 0. Eyes back behind you, over the right side, loading well, left shoulder, left elbow, relatively low. Shifting back over the right side. I think you're letting your hands drop a little bit still. I think if your hands were up and out a little bit more, if you got the ball up and out away from you, that might help the radius feel a little bit longer. With that, though, try to keep your hands up. You're going to have to be even more patient in the entry. All right, so it'll be tough, but I think it's kind of the way to go. Like I said, the hands kind of drop a little bit there. You can see you kind of shift back over this left side and kind of sling it in, which is good. I think if the hands were just up, ball was up a little bit, you'd be a little bit more patient. That would just set things up a little bit better. A little bit of shift back and entry, but like for the most part, left side's pretty stable. Just a little bit of shift down. Down to the legs though, down to the hips like that. Looks like you're working pretty well here. Still a little bit of shrug up in the shoulders. That's kind of been the tendency for as long as we've been working together. But it's looking more direct. You can see the ball go out around the left and then forwards. You can see that kind of direction in single support here towards 180, kind of somewhere between the red sector line and 180. You can see there's some direction forwards, and I'd love to see that. Still a little bit of shrug up though. A little bit high on the catch. I think you could drop a little bit more. You could ground a little bit sooner. You could get a little bit more shin angle on this right foot, so maybe ball the foot a little bit more. Keep the knee where it is, but ball the foot a little bit more underneath you. You'd have a little bit more tension, a little bit more pressure back against the ball. Catch. Patient. You can see a little bit of hands coming down, chest coming down a little bit. You're holding position pretty well, but you can see, so this is where the ball really starts to pass you. Boom, right there. Kind of an awkward looking position because it's like your body isn't quite with it yet. Like your legs aren't quite turning with it. It's almost a little bit ahead, but I like that for you. For right now, I like where this is headed. You're letting the ball get way more ahead of you. Now you start to see this like really tidy, like lower body turning position. Like I love this position. Great lower body mechanics right here. I think probably the best I've ever seen from you. Still a little bit of tight up in the shoulders. Could reach out a little bit more. Not a big deal, but same thing. Then you get that same kind of direction. You can see yourself kind of being pulled towards the sector. Hips could be underneath you, tucked underneath you a little bit more. Wearing a belt makes that a little bit harder, but still. Catch, same sort of thing as in the previous turn. Could be a little deeper in the legs, a little more on the ball of the foot, a little bit more shin angle on this right leg. A little bit high in the shoulders. I think maybe that shrug up is maybe why you end up looking a little bit high in the legs at each catch. Maybe. I don't know. Speculation. But a little over rotated too. I think you could get a little bit more direction forwards in this single support, but still you catch pretty well. You're pretty stable. Getting the ball ahead of you. Low point, just at 0, maybe just a little bit after. I like that. I think the more your low point gets to 0 for you, it's probably better. Lower body turning, good mechanics there. Staying on top of the ball a little bit better. A little cowboy with the right leg, but you catch. Stacked position, hips underneath you, shoulders up, neck tall. Tall against the ball. You come through and you finish, get your hips up into it really nicely. Really good finish. It's probably one of the best throws I think I've seen you take, Josh. So, good job, dude. Good job. Yeah, so keep ironing out rhythm. In the winds especially. Maybe hands up and out a little bit more in the entry. And otherwise, just keep trying to get the lower body a little deeper in the lower body, hips into it a little bit more, a little bit stretchier with the upper body. You'll really be kicking, man. Pretty solid stuff. Love to see the progress. So let me know if you have any questions, Josh. If anybody else out there would like technical analysis, go to gripandrip.co. Sign up, man. It's September, baby. Season is fast approaching. You know, a lot of kids getting back into school. You know, maybe I should run like a back to school special sale. I don't know, but I've had a sore throat for the past week, so it took me a while to muster up the energy to do this. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Sean Don signing off. Check out gripandrip.co. I love you. Okay, thanks. Bye.